All right, we're live. I'll continue getting everything set up while we're live. So if you're watching Navad, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Think about subscribing. I think we're currently at like 3,990 subscribers. We've got like 4,000 people, or sorry, 7,000 people in Discord. But then again, if you're watching this, you're probably already subbed. We have pretty good high sub to unsub ratio. But if not, just think about it. It doesn't cost you anything. Hey Liz Biscuits, what's going on? I'm feeling alright. Yeah, I think last week was kind of the last bit of just like being worn out from the surgery. But the surgery itself was super chill. Not a problem at all. Hey Chinny D. Archmage, welcome. Let's get... There's been a bunch of UI stuff worked on. Keith's been working with Goblin on a ton of UI stuff. It's awesome. It's awesome. Quicksana, what's up, John? Coral. Hey, Sarenth. So I figured it's good to get back in the saddle. It's been tomorrow will be 2 weeks since my surgery. So, yep. I still can't. All the way up until honestly halfway through today, I've been wearing this big, like brace thing. It straps over my shoulder around my waist. It pins my arm to my side, and my hand is supposed to be like in this little thing that holds it. You know, just arm brace thing. So yeah, it's I've been mostly using it. I think now that it's 2 weeks, tomorrow will be 2 weeks. I don't have to wear it anymore. I was just talking to Jasmine about I'll probably keep wearing it to bed so that I don't. My tendency is to put my arms over my head when I'm sleeping. And yeah, so sleeping on my back has been a thing. Sleeping on my left side has been a thing. I haven't been following. I'm kind of like, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean with doctor stuff. It's like, I treat it more as a guideline, really. So, what's up, Fabrizio Dargis? Yeah, 10 hours. 10 Hauser said I had to sleep on my back for a month. And yeah, that's been a thing. That's been a thing. I was surprised I could actually do it. Did it the first night after surgery. They had there was a nerve blocker, so I couldn't feel anything after surgery. So that first night I was like, you guys providing pain pills? Because when this wears off, I'm curious what it'll feel like. And gave me 2 pain pills that night. And I woke up at like 3 in the morning to pee, and like my hand was moving again, and no pain in the shoulder. I was like, okay. And then from that point forward, I haven't had a single pain pill for it. Like not even ibuprofen. It's just been, I've been sleepy is the only thing. Like recovery from my finger and recovery in my shoulder have just been just kind of make me sleepy, but overall shit's been good. It's almost worrying when there's no pain, right? Nope, not a shoulder replacement yet. What it was they went in and scoped it, cleaned out a bunch of there's some funk in there. And during the surgery, like before the surgery, the surgeon gave me a second opinion. She was really good, and then she brought her senior like surgeon in as well, take a look at it. What it is where the collarbone connects down to the shoulder. There's a joint there that's kind of banded together with a tendon, like an AC and CA joint. And that joint is the tendon is not torn. I thought it was torn. I've managed to stretch the tendon enough that there's a ton of movement back and forth in that joint. So they left it that way for now. Went in, looked at it. They told me they made a video. They were like, yeah, it moves so much, we've never seen that before, so we made a video. It's like, all right. And so what it is once it heals, we'll see if there's still pain. I can already feel it's still moving and shit. So I think it's fairly inevitable that I'm gonna have to follow up surgery where they take a tendon out of my leg, like they take a piece of my hamstring or something, and then they redo the joint. So that'll be that. Yeah, be more said I'm a medical anomaly. Yeah, the one guy took a picture of my fucked up finger because it was so wild. He was like, I've read about this, I've never seen one that bad. And then my shoulder is also garbage. So, but hey, something repetitive. Jiu-jitsu, if I had to guess. I mean, I've had shoulder injury. This shoulder's been injured as long as I can remember. I got caught in my risers, my first jump in airborne school. I fucked up. I don't follow instructions well at times, and so when I came out of the plane, my feet weren't tight enough together, and it spun me. Like the air caught me, popped my legs open, spun me. The ripcord, essentially the static line, pulls the chute out for static jumping, and I think I was still spinning when the static line came out. I just remember chute came out, right arm completely numb, and I was like, oh fuck, I hope I didn't like injure it because I didn't want to go through airborne school again. But yeah, it was like it was good. Landed, everything was good, and then I've just had repeated injuries to that, and then like jiu-jitsu for 10-12 years has not been helpful. So I think that's probably what did it. Hey Nicodemus. Bumanji. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Justin Beard. What's up, Justin Beard? Bjorn. Defiant Possum. Alright, cool. Lots of folks in here. Pattis is in here. I was lurking in your stream a little bit earlier while I was making dinner, Pattis. Sandayo Yaki. Hello. When you dislocated your pinky and went to the ER, get a reset. The ER triage nurse asked what was wrong. I held my finger and said, hand and said, I think it's my pinky. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the obvious answer is obvious. Yeah, so let me hop in really quick. Yeah, sorry, Pat. I knew I wasn't going to be able to type or anything. So that was uncomfortable, but not painful. Justin said, I know somebody who really hurt his back as a parachute person in the military. What's a bad deal? Anytime you can escape back pain, it's a good day. Yeah. Jumping out of planes, static jumping's pretty rough on you. Pretty rough. Dargith, we'll get into the housing system more at a later time. But yeah, I mean, and I mean that just because, I say that just because I think we're going to work through some of those ideas. So when Ollie puts stuff in, he'll put in a number of different things we've discussed so we can play with them, and then we figure out exactly how we want to manage it. But yeah, so your question was, requires owner to have good standing with Night Harbor. Is that faction based? Some other system? I'm thinking that one's probably currently linked to faction, but we'll see where it goes. But yeah, Fingers healing really nice. And the meme you made is crazy, Justin Beard. It's a crazy meme. Yeah, so Fingers good now. It's healed up pretty good. I need to go in for... hopefully it's ready for prosthetic fitting. What's up, Grumpy? Dozakar. Odie1776, thank you for the follow. You'd be surprised, probably need a second one if you do it too early due to changes in muscles and still be a bit of swelling. Yeah, so that's the thing they've had me working on, is reducing the swelling, right? That's why I wear the little cap and stuff. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what winds up happening with it. The only part of the prosthetic that actually touches here is like a pretty small band that hooks to it for the style that I'm hoping to get, and then we'll see whether or not I get approved for it. You know, I secretly Yakuza. Listen, just because I've got tattoos and a missing pinky means nothing. Oh, excuse me. Are those lithium deposits in the salt flats? You laugh, but there'll probably be something. There will be different resources you can get out here. Odie says, "Hey, can I follow up with some more thoughts, retrade skills, and get added to the notes list if possible from last week's stream?" That's a good idea. Let me. Yeah, because you're the one that posted on YouTube, right? Well, don't look there. Hey, Class and Cool. All right, Odie. I'm going to assume you're typing, busily typing in the background. And when you get done typing, then I'll grab them. Are you going to retype? Actually, you know what? I can... YouTube. I'll go find it. Yeah, even just moving my arm that little bit, I could hear like a gristly pop in it. I think it's done. I think it's going to be kind of done. And I was thinking about, like, I really wanted it to heal enough for me to work out for a bit to try to get a little caught up before my next surgery. But I think I'm just going to go in as soon as it's healed enough and be like, hey, can we just schedule the next one and get it banged out? I'm going to consider working out this year as kind of it's just going to be a miss until I can fix it. Let me... You haven't posted on YouTube a while, you don't think? Odie said? Okay, because somebody just posted an interesting thing about trade skills on YouTube. I was looking it up. End up doing squats for your afterwards. Jasmine and I were joking about that. Let me go find that. Okay. Here's me. Drinking a Red Bull, imagine. Okay, somebody named Fuller had posted it. Cool. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna put it in here. They said my favorite trade skills was my favorite trade skill was carpentry and EQ2. I love being able to create items to decorate my house. I like the system in EQ where you had to do different things to get better results. It felt more satisfying than just pressing craft button. I'm assuming it's still meaning EQ2. I like the idea of being able to buy schematics or recipes. I think it would be fun to be able to use a mud command to examine an object in the world to see if it's something I can learn to do. For example, if I'm in an inn in town and see a chair I like, it'd be interesting using a command to study the chair to make my own schematic recipe for the chair. Dungeon delving for recipes as well. And then the final part of their comment was, I'm a fan of resources having a large loot table for rare or different components. So am I. I'm a fan of that. I look forward to see what direction you take this in. Cool. That was their comment. I added it to the thing in preparation. Tholan said, I was just watching your Scott Hartzman interview and saw stream up. All right, on. Thank you. Thanks for popping over. Grumpy says, seems like we're at a conflux of MMOs with Final 14 expansion, WoW expansion, EQ, TLP, and other games going into alpha. So you got choices. Odie says, I'm just about to type about carpentry also. Awesome. Hey, Dark Inside. Feldane says, finally caught the man himself online. Welcome. Hey, Dragon. Thanks for the follow, Feldane. Dozakar says you need more intelligence to figure out how to... Yeah, it would be, it'd be an interesting part of the system, I guess. So, Simon has been working on glass flats. I've been doing some population work, and a bit of writing in preparation for more population work for glass flats. If you haven't been in here in a while, Rediker said, hey, I'm new. What's this game? Oh, come on. Pattis did stream earlier. I don't know. Was there not a notification? That's how I found him. I found him in, I found him via the, notification in Discord, I believe. Hey Monty, what's going on, dude? Monty, I was talking to Ali about the stuff you guys are doing with the probes and things like that. And I was telling him, I'm here for you guys. If we need to brute force place a bunch of probes in scenes, I am your man. I love doing repetitive shit like that. And that's why I put those doors in. Brute force probes. Yes, Defiant Possum. It's a very painful visit to the hospital when you're just brute forcing the probe. Drew ATX says, say hi back. Hello. Probes, chuckles an alien. Yeah, Grumpy. It's quite the image. Justin said, I have a guild name I'm wanting to do, Sweet Child of Grind. I think I saw that in Discord, and I don't hate it. Let me see, did Simon check this back in? Art, environment art checkout? No, he's got it out still, which is fine, that's cool. Brute Force Probe, new shirt available in merch shop. Yeah, I mean the The merch just makes itself. You know where you are? Have you guys seen any of this? Have you been checking out the Goblin videos? Have you seen any of the new icons? Stuff's starting to make its way in. Yeah, they're looking great, right? What's up, Florian? Yeah, the icons have been really fantastic. Really, really nice. Yeah, a lot of the UI work has been coming online. It's still a work in progress, but the guys have been working on it. Keith's been hammering on UI. Goblin's been assisting on the art side. Where's my backpack? Oh, yeah, it's interesting. We have a backpack icon. I have a severed head, yes. It's not what it should be. We need an idol. We need like a little, like, you know the little idols, like a religious idol? It's a head. It's a head. Hill Giant Toes, for sure. So much more detail in the icons than I expected, especially considering how quickly it all came together. I'm telling you, man. These guys are talented. Naan looks tasty. Ambrosia of the gods. Greg Mike says, like the new icons, makes the game feel like it's coming together when looking at the UI versus all the white blocks, right? I mean, we've still got some stuff in there, but been telling you people for years, it'll come together. Don't you worry. Defiant Possum, I answered your question, right? Book, do we not have a... Let me open up the database and see what's up. Odie, did I miss your post? I feel like I missed your post. I will scroll up for it. I will scroll up for it. We do need a pudding icon. You're right. Petition for a bowl of pudding. Pudding. British pudding or American pudding? How is it? I forget. I thought British pudding was just regular pudding in consistency. They just make it out of weird shit like blood. British pudding wouldn't narrow it down to a single icon though, because all desserts are pudding. Well, that's a stupid use of the language. What is wrong with British people? John, were we aware of this bug? What kind of shit are you guys talking to each other right now? We'll have none of that being mean to each other in this stream. You might try to pull that in other people's streams, but you're not going to do it in this stream. No picking on each other. Oh my gosh. When I lean forward, I look like a turtle. I'm going to stop doing that. What am I working on today? I don't know. Today's my day back from surgery number 2. So I'm just getting caught up, looking at some stuff, showing you guys some things that maybe you didn't see. Like these wonderful icons. I'm gonna look and see. Alright, so I have a regular backpack here. It's showing up on my character. I may have to move my mouse and keyboard over. My shoulder's actually getting sore for the first time in like a week from was I sitting weird somehow? What was that about? So as I do not have a good answer for you as to what I'm working on today, but I will. I will be dabbling in some things while being my usual chatty self. Blame gnomes for messing with the shoulder in the middle of the night. It wasn't gnomes. Gnomes are my friends. Been doing some fun stuff behind the scenes, can say that much. Few things, fun things going on in lore, got some additional zones being fleshed out. The guys are working on some cool stuff. So let me look at... What have you guys been up to? It's been 2 weeks. I haven't talked to you guys in two weeks. Yeah, I haven't talked to you guys in like 2 weeks. Anything crazy going on? Friends? This I said, I'm a big lore buff. Looking forward to that. We're gonna try to do right by you. Am I drinking a Rotstier? Rotstier, I guess, if it's German. S-T-I-E. So it'd be an E. Feldane says, been drawing a bunch of monsters. Designing a bunch of monsters and drawings. Coming up with lore. I'm gonna get back into digital art. Maybe send it to you or DM. Cool, man. Dulan says, just bickering on forums. Right on. Which forums? Ours or somewhere else? I mean, we just got Discord, but... Bjorn said a lot of people excited about the RP server discussion on the forum. Oh, yeah, that our forums. Shit, you know what? I think I've actually been missing that. Oh, no. I'm horrible. Forums. Oh, God, dude. These forums, they're so... I keep thinking it's gonna, like, show me if there's something new. Oh, my God. There's tons of stuff going on in the forums. I'm glad the rest of the team's on top of it. I missed this shit completely. Oh my God, I got so much to read. Alright, looks like Dustin's responding, Nick's responding, perfect. Dude, there's a serious engagement on this RP thread. RP server forum thread. Okay, this is 2 days ago. Forums, I don't see the link on the website. It's in our Discord, and you got to go down to the forums in the Discord. Isaiah, are you in our Discord? Cool. Yeah, so go down to forums. The shit doesn't light up. It doesn't, you know, it's just got numbers by it, I guess. I'm so old at this point. It's like Discord's kind of like me showing my parents how to use the fucking remote control. It's how do you make the volume go down again? It's right here, Dad. All right. You have to follow it in order to make it light up. Okay. Follow post. Done. Thank you. Thank you, Rediker. It's looking. There's a lot of like sort of wish list stuff in here. But you know what? That's why, Dustin, that's why you're on the team, buddy. Server will be shutting down in 60 seconds. Oh no. Let me quickly look and check something before it shuts down. I'm not gonna make it. 30 seconds. Don't panic. Item. Backpack. Ten seconds. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the noise you're making, Jasmine. 10 seconds. Can you hear in the background making much noise? You're good. Cool. 5 seconds. I'm getting this boot. Backpack. I could hear it sound like she put someone in a burlap bag and was beating them with a wicker broom. Listen, what goes on between consenting adults? So I'm over here looking at backpack items in the DB. Serverless is new? You mean the art? Yeah. All this stuff's coming online right now. Grumpy said, so my wife's parents thought she'd be a boy. Lo and behold, her name is Sean. I heard that S-H-A-W-N, the way my name is spelled as well. I heard that that's actually the female spelling of it. Originally. Oh yeah, there's Sean Young, the actress. Your wife hates being called Shauna or Shawnee. Tell her I feel her pain. All right, so where's this regular backpack? Backpack 01. Icon ID. All right, I'm gonna make this backpack, and then at some point I'm actually gonna go check what the because I think we got a breakdown on. Let me see if I gotta grab another. Let me pull again. Grab latest. Did you guys see the crazy lighting experiments we're doing in Discord? Did you see that? She's also Irish as fuck. What does that mean? Grumpy, is this a cry for help? Does she drink and beat you? My family on my dad's side thinks they're pretty Irish. That's why my name is Sean Patrick. She loves taters and cussing. Fair enough. I was telling somebody my Ireland story the other day. And it was essentially, I was there for a job interview. I was in Dublin for a job interview, and I think I'd wrapped up the interview for the day. I went back to the hotel, to the bar, and was drinking a beer or two, and two young couples came in and get some beers, and like maybe a shot or something. Like boom, they need a bartender. Blah blah blah, talking heavy Irish accents. Blah blah blah, shots, beers, another beer, whatever. Then they went out in the middle of the street and got in a fist fight. I was looking out the window, because they were just rowdy and loud, and like they're friends, and then they're talking shit to each other, and then, like I'll watch them go out, and me and the bartender are just watching. They go and they get outside, and they just start beating each other up. I was like, yes, all right, checked it off the list. Probably had another beer and a shot after the fight. Absolutely. Excuse me. Apparently my shoulder surgery has gone to my chest. Art updates. I'll pop it up for anybody that hasn't seen it. Here's some images that we've posted in Discord if you've missed them. I'll get them all loaded up. They're loading. I don't know if it's so slow because of Discord, or if it's because I actually do need better internet. Grumpy said, speaking of Discord, what do you think of the player-run business stuff I posted? Remind me, when did you post it? I'm trying to think of if it's the stuff that I'm remembering or not, or if I need to go find it. About 2 weeks ago. Okay, then I do remember it. I need to actually go back and refresh myself then. Was it under Grumpy? What's your name in Discord? We got a Grumpy with an IE, we got a Grumpy with a Y, we got a Grumpy Snork. Okay. It's the one, is it the one where you said... Let's see... Allow players to work on certain skills or trade skills. This can be tied to leadership or civic skill that allow access to be part of the economy of the server. We've got an etiquette. We've got a couple weird trade skills like that. Players can become business owners. We're gonna allow that. Yep. How this would work is it would vary by the business, but an example of Tavern Inn, one player would become land and title bearer, and with the ability to hire players to fill roles and shop as either NPC or fully interact with players. Yep, so we're thinking already some stuff along those lines. Why would they come to an inn or tavern? Tradesmen can register trade routes at the inn, select days and times to move products. Players with appropriate skills can listen for rumors at the bar, which show up at random. I thought that was an interesting one. Ultimately, we could do something like that on the content side, but then the question would be, are we creating special NPCs that go to player-run taverns and stuff, as opposed to the sort of more deterministic ones that, like the ones that we put in? But anyway, we'll go past that. Special MP spawns limited amount of time, random location, not only player. I mean, it's not impossible, right? It's not like it's an impossibility. It would be a thing that we'd have to figure out. That, and it could be one of those things that we just add in later for fun, as we're like, you know what, Grumpy's idea here, we should get that in later. Let's see. Players with spycraft skill would be able to listen in on NPC conversations. We do have spycraft skill. I'm not sure about the trade routes where they can ambush them and stuff. Player runs the tavern and be able to set all staff to NPC mode. So we talked about something sort of in this vein. We'll be talking more about this stuff. We don't want to cheapen the trading experience, but there's some stuff that Ollie's got in mind that we're going to need to sit down and kind of hash out and debate on this front. Bards can perform in a tavern, which applies buffs and bonuses. I mean, I think the tavern, by just the nature of it being a tavern, like a typical NPC run tavern, will allow for a lot of overlap, and the stuff that you get in regular taverns and you also have in player ones. And the idea of allowing players to, you know, assume control of property that's out in the countryside and shit, like fix up that old broken down inn and then you get to run the inn. I think that'd be exciting, because then as the inn owner, I mean, I don't think we're going to restrict and say you can't buy certain things or sell certain things or whatever, but, you know, so then player run shops, player run inns, player run, you know, even a tavern out in the middle of nowhere are probably going to be way more convenient than a regular NPC run one, because the NPCs have restricted merchant lists. A player will buy whatever a player wants to buy. Right, so that just in and of itself makes a player shop a hell of a lot more versatile than an NPC shop. So, and then we can work on some more like sort of skill integrations and some other things in there to see if there's certain perks and all that. But overall, can hire bards to play music for buffs, or, you know, just have a friend. Like maybe it's a little tiny guild will be the ones running an inn somewhere. They could probably bank, right? You could probably make a shitload of money as a casual guild, as long as you've always got somebody there ready to buy some shit that understands the trading game. Somebody else with a pack animal that can run the stuff into town. Yeah, a little player run inn or tavern, or just hell, you could take over a hut somewhere and turn it into a shop, right? Think about all those little buildings and stuff, like the little farmhouses and shit in the Karanas that nothing was going on, right? Someone standing outside a dungeon selling torches and lanterns. Exactly, dude. That's what work your way up, get yourself a little pack animal, a little mule, go out there, boom. Little tiny guild made me think of a halfling guild running an inn in the middle of nowhere. I could see it. All right, so check out some of these images. Dark hallway with light peeking in. God rays coming in, brighter outside, darker inside. Again, you can see a little bit here. The area, the room in here is, you know, naturally darker because no light source is set up yet, and then we got some light coming in. You can see that these doorways are darkened and the windows are darkened because there's no light sources in there, so they're dark. I'm assuming this is meant to show, like here where the sun's not hitting, it's darker, right? The sun's illuminated. And then I think this one is the one where you can see it dynamically in the GIF. So, full disclosure though, we do have some challenges with this so far. I was talking to Ali about this a bit earlier. We do have some challenges. And so one of the things that we're going to be looking at is performance. Night Harbor's a monstrosity, so naturally it's like the absolute worst case scenario for us, and so it's a great test case, just because there's so many buildings and so much going on. But then the other thing is just getting all the probes put in place so that this works, right? Because I'm gonna do a very poor layman's explanation of this. I think I might be right. We'll see if I'm wrong. Monty or Chip or somebody can explain if I'm wrong. But essentially, we've got Unity probes in an environment which understand what this interior lighting is supposed to be versus outside. And so it's the various the way that the probes relate to each other, or the player that then make it, and the player that then make it so that the lighting makes sense, right? So that it knows in here that it's supposed to be one lighting versus out there, which is different lighting. So we don't have the same sort of flat lighting across everything. So I think that might be somewhat in the ballpark of accurate, maybe, but really, 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 really simplified. Thanks, Chip. I think Pat has said they didn't have any probes yet. They somehow did all that detail without probes. They've been talking about like a whole bunch of shit. I've been trying to keep up, but really it benefits from having like Pattis or some of the other guys describe it. Pattis said probes store lighting data, and dynamic actors look at the closest probes and use that for lighting. Dynamic actors or clients? Pattis said actors. Okay. We did that without probes, but we still need to add them. Yeah, that's what. And I was trying to catch up with Ollie earlier, and I was like, you know, if it comes down to hand placing a bunch of probes or whatever, I'm super down to assist with that. Rediker says, as a former actor, I have experience with probes. Oh, I'm sure you do. Like Matthew McConaughey said, there's an initiation in that town. Wow, Grumpy. Oh, so Pattis said actors, anything in the scene that moves. So is that so that those dynamic actors are then correctly lit? So that'd be like an NPC entering, and then that happens to just work for players as well. And then what the client's actually seeing is a whole separate part of the topic. Cool. Okay, that makes sense. Justin said, did I tell you about my alien Bigfoot collaboration conspiracy? I don't think you did. No one ever finds a body because the aliens beam up Bigfoot to their ship? Interesting. Florian said, I think the whole Eminem community would love to help put probes anywhere in the game. I'm helping. This Kimber, I thought the exact same thing when Grumpy's talking about smoking up with Bigfoot. I was thinking Harry and the Hendersons for sure. Odie, yeah. Make it a forum post instead if it's too long here. And tag me in it, otherwise I won't find it apparently. John Lithgow is a genius. Is he still around? I haven't seen him in anything. Did he pass away? He is? What has he been in lately? He was in Perry Mason on HBO? I'm not aware of that. Hey John NS, if you're out there. "2023, Lithgow acted in Martin Scorsese's Killer of the Flower Moon. Killers of the Flower Moon as Prosecutor Leeward." Oh, I didn't follow that movie at all. I don't think John's out there, which means I'm probably gonna have to write up a bug or mention it myself. I always eat too much when watching these streams. I just ate a whole birthday cake. Don't even know whose birthday it was supposed to be. Was that at work? Did you just steal someone's birthday cake at work? Was it small? You just ate a random birthday cake at home? You're in so much trouble. The missus is gonna come home and be like, "Bjorn, did you see the birthday cake? I'm on my way to a party and I'm supposed to bring the cake." No, that was not my attempt at an Australian accent. I couldn't make up my mind. I was going to try to do a Swedish accent. Bjorn, did you see the caca? Oh no, Simon, you made a trap. Why do I have a bag for a cursor? Because I found the bug. You'd probably manage to eat half your body weight in cake. If it's good cake, I could see that. If it's good cake, I definitely respect that move. Bjorn says, "I'm telling you all this because if I'm not around any longer, you know what happened." Yeah. Your missus killed you for eating a random birthday cake you found in the fridge. I'm telling you, that cannot... Nothing good is going to come out of eating a random birthday cake you find in your fridge. I once I once ate a giant chunk of a random smoked turkey breast that I found in my fridge when I was a kid. And come to find out, my dad had smoked that turkey breast for his first sergeant for a party they were having. Needless to say, my dad wasn't amped. Sergeant Lord was not having the best day. Nah, he didn't, he was pissed, but it was understandable. No, he did not make me do push-ups, Jasmine. I'm about to confess to my wife about the cake by text. Is that a mistake? Should this be an in-person conversation? I think you should feel it out first. Like, you should say, hey, babe, and I'm trying to think of how to phrase it so that you don't imply anything. Because if you said, hey, there was a cake in the fridge, then you're immediately implying the cake isn't there anymore. But you don't want to lie through omission. The cake in the fridge. The cake in the fridge. Who's the ogre? Ogre is placeholder giant. We're working on a giant model this very moment. But that's just a big ogre. Bjorn says, hey, this cake in the fridge important? Yeah. No, don't say this. This indicates that there's still a cake and you have lied. That's a lie of omission. Well, I think that's a straight lie. We're trying to get you bumped down to at least a lie of kind of omission. So say, Rediker's like, do not be the first to mention a cake. I think that may be the way to go. Quicksana's got a good point though. Tell her ASAP so she has more time to buy a new one. That's fair. You're already screwed. Don't leave her in a lurch. Yeah. How did you know it was a birthday cake? Did it have a name? What if she doesn't know about the cake? Then we're into some good territory. Because then you just ate a random ass birthday cake that showed up in your fridge that neither one of you knew about.
How many people have access to that fridge?
I'll watch her be listening to the stream. She's like, she's a secret admirer. Sorry, Bjorn. So you're saying, so I found a store-bought cake in the fridge. Would you prefer me to bake a new one? See, you've got to be joking. Because there's no way you found a birthday cake in the fridge and you just ate it. There's no way you did it. I think you're bullshitting us. Oh, I've been that stoned before. I'm noticing a trend with you, Grumpy. That was like the fourth weed reference already. Are you high right now? I'm a 45-year-old pothead. Yes, and yes. Right on. So is that what happened? Are you like, hey, so I'm really high and I just had a great idea for a trade skill. Oh, this is gonna be great. Makes my autism very manageable. My social battery lasts longer. Yeah, fair enough. I show all the stuff I wrote. I created when I was 22 and homeless. Are you someone that keeps a journal? Like, did you write it down, or did you had to? It kind of implies that you wrote it down. Awesome. I'm so bad about not writing stuff down. Anyway, my wife is in Sweden at the moment, so she can't hurt me except emotionally. I really did take a whole cake from the fridge and eat it, but I don't know for sure if it's a birthday cake. We don't just buy cakes though, so I think it was. But who buys a birthday cake and then goes to Sweden?
How many people have access to that
Yeah.
fridge?
Safety boss, you seem suspicious. Seem dubious. Liz says if it didn't say on the box, that would be a worry because it may not be a cheap cake. Bjorn's rolling in dough though. Get another cake. Did it say happy birthday on it? Dark Inside asked. No, but there was a woman inside. It didn't say happy birthday. Is the woman still moving? Oh my god. What if we actually have to do... Would that be a first? So we were working on our little game dev stream. We weren't doing much game deving, but we did help. We did become accessories to murder. Can I deny I saw a woman in there? Is that plausible at this point? It is. Don't say anything else. Send us all $1. We are now your attorney. We're going to be famous. How did you guys market the game? Well, we did dev streams and then we got implicated in a murder. Rediker. I'm not going to read that out loud. If you're a participant in the chat stream, you can have fun with that one. If you're watching on YouTube, sorry, I'm not going to read it. My wife's laughing. A coward. I'm not playing your game. No, actually, that's not too bad. Rediker said, I mean, if you tell your wife you ate another woman, that's a whole different branch in conversation. Game marketing 101, do things to ... 3, get convicted of murder for hire scheme. That will be my GDC talk. I'll finally do a GDC talk. If the other woman could fit in that cake, I don't even think it's cheating. I mean, is there a minimum height requirement for cheating? Oh, I've got a story for you that I cannot tell on stream ever. So, first fanfare. While we're all hanging out one day, ask me about... Just remind me of the cake. I'll take it from there. Okay, Sean just sold all his fanfare tickets. Boom. The rest of the team's got to step it up. Alright, so let's make this kind of about the game today. A little bit. The white things that you're seeing here, I just asked Simon about that. Those are blocking volumes. They'll be invisible in the future so that you just can't get up there in some weird place. It's interesting that that he was worried about that. So I'll talk to Simon about that. We've got new bones put in here. We'll have to get him a new texture. Bone texture probably wouldn't hurt for us to have. We got some placeholders wandering around. Like I said, we're working on the giant model, the sand giant model, this right now actually. Simon's got ruins done. Next time he checks in the zone, I will help him. Oh, actually, I think he just placed them himself. Yeah, he's got all the walls and stuff done. Did he put something over here? Hey, Menace. Are wood elves in game already? I thought they were, actually. I haven't played one yet. I haven't loaded one. Okay, it looks like he's already tagged all the stuff that I might have helped with. I may help him by putting some grass sprigs around some places. Okay, so John, there you are. I have a question about whether or not you guys are aware of a couple bugs, UI related. I take it once placeholder giants are in, their walk animation will be slower, stomp. Yeah, it'll be slower and heavier. Like, these guys are literally just ogres that are scaled up. So they're just using the same walk animation speed, but plotting. Well, not plotting. They're not plotting. That is the problem. They're scaled up, and so they're walking fast, but short distance. Yeah, John, so check it out. Icon. Oops. Oops. Picked it up. It's stuck in my cursor now. Oh, wait. Earlier, I was unable to put it back. Let me try something else. If I click this, I get the link in chat. But then I can't do anything in chat. Oh, you can't see that. Here, let me move this so you can see it. I can't enter anything into the chat field. But I can hit return. So that's cool. Yeah, Rediker, we'll be continuing to adjust things. We're just starting to get everything in. Odie said, okay, it was a little long. Would love to hear your thoughts at some point. Eventually, I appreciate you being interested in our thoughts. Tagged you in the form. I'll look right now. It'll be quicker this way. I wish there was a way for me to pop this out so I don't have to show you my whole Discord. I can copy text, and then what I'll do is I'll cool, this is how we're gonna see your stuff. There is an open and full view button. Dude, I am so not aware of how Discord works most of the time. Open. Speak message, is that new? I'm gonna push it and see what happens.
ODI said Hammer and Wrench big EQ2 trade skill fan here. I liked that you needed sub-items from other trades, had rare/findable recipes in the world, and had an interactive mini-game to craft, which WoW sorely lacked. E.g. Alchemist made resins and tempers that leather workers and blacksmiths needed in their final products, etc. Brokers around town charged a 10 or 20% fee, which you could avoid by visiting the seller's house. Early in the game they always had to be online in their house to sell directly, so I left my game running many a night, but eventually they added a crate, with limited slots, that you could place in your house to sell from. The market was also searchable from your home by placing a bulletin board on the wall, but I don't think you could buy via it, could be wrong. There was also an exciting tension when you saw a really good deal and had to decide between paying the broker surcharge or trying to run across the main city to the little various hovels and hoping someone else didn't get to it first.
Sounds like a TikTok.
In visiting so many houses as I did trying to pinch pennies, you saw some really well decorated homes, and got to appreciate the furniture that the carpenter trade was creating. The furniture wasn't just for visuals, but the medium and high-tier housing had a status cost on top of a weekly coin cost, and furniture reduced that status cost, which was also payable by doing quests or crafting writs that paid status. I also enjoyed that the two factions had separate markets, in EQ2 and WoW, but in EQ2 you could physically engage in arbitrage. I would take my level 8 Dark Elf, LVL 50 Alchemist Scout, bags full, and run him through Nectulo's forest and a bunch of high-level scary zones all the way to Kinos just so I could sell my wares for a bit more. In WoW, they had neutral zone fences, which had a higher fee, not quite as fun, but still useful. Character limit, continued below. Tag as requested a loving robot.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna finish this up. Dude, I'm gonna have the robot voice read me all this stuff.
ODI said if you recall early in EQ2's life each race had their own little town, it was like a hub and spoke system. With the main city of Kinos as the hub for example, but off of it you could access the Halflings town or the Wood Elves town and they each had their own unique visuals and housing. The entire system was tied together in a complementary way and it felt like an entire game outside of adventuring. Thanks for reading.
Awesome. Wood Elf. Yeah, I like that as well. I thought that was really cute the way it said it. Yeah, there's some, there's good stuff in here. There's good stuff in here. Good reminder. It's a good post. I'm glad I'm tagged in it so we can remember it. Yeah, I think the whole, I mean, we're looking at arbitrage in a number of different ways, right? I mean, that's part of the whole annoying, the bit of a pain in the ass that selling stuff in town is, right? Like I was saying earlier, yeah, the merchants are a bit of a pain because you got to find the right merchants to sell stuff to, etc. We'll be playing with that system more and sort of seeing if there's some things that we can link to that behavior that make it a bit more worthwhile. But the one thing it definitely does is make it so that a player-run shop is already like way superior sans anything we do to encourage proper behavior. Excuse me. But as soon as there's a player-run shop, but think about it like this: the player's not going to buy all your random shit either, right? So yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how these things come together. Now we need a Wu-Tang town. Wu-Tang's for the children. Haha, look at you, Rediker. I thought we had a backpack item. Nick, was it you that's been updating the item DB with the icons? Nope. Interesting. Interesting. The old ones might have gotten replaced. Yeah, because there were some that were already listed in there. Curious about. Let me find it. But yeah, Odie. Solid post. Again, appreciate it. I'm scrolling up right now trying to find a link to the icon information. Maybe it's just in our drive. Let me take a look. That the new salt flat dust effect? Yeah, Simon made an effect and put it in here. Here, let me run over to this one area. Any garden this year, Robot? I got onions and cabbage in. Planted some dormant raspberry, strawberry plants. Have seedlings under grow lights. Always exciting time of year. Yes, Sparrow. And I'm gonna start posting about the garden more in my Discord. I just started putting some images and stuff in there, like this weekend. So let me see. So stuff that I've got growing so far. We've already started some tomato plants that were doing really well under the grow lights and then in the windowsill. Bot's dead. Excuse me. Oh well, bot's dead. Let me see what's going on with the bot. I see what's up. Thank you. Sorry, I usually try to mic. I try to mute that. Hey, Salacious. Yep, new icons. How about now? Cool. So, tomatoes in the windowsill, good. Broccoli. Lots of broccoli. Kohlrabi. We've got strawberries, like we've already got a bunch of strawberries that are just sort of already there. Bought some more strawberries for one of the planters. Some different herbs are in now. Starting zucchini, melons to put in a little greenhouse after they go out of the grow light. Cabbages. Trying to find these icons over here. Wrong drive. Oh, let me switch accounts. There we go. Share drive. Friend of mine got excited. She was able to buy some weed in Germany recently. Apparently difficult to come by. Weed in Germany is not difficult to come by. And it's legal now. I don't know where you would live in Germany that you have trouble finding weed. Not that I partake anymore often. Bjorn said it's harder to avoid it than find it in Germany, in my opinion. Yeah. Have you been to Hamburg? UI. Item UI? Icons. Germany has a direct gateway to the plane of growth. Did you not find that one funny, Nick? Bjorn said, a nice woman who I paid an hourly rate to have conversations with me in Germany was from Hamburg. Yeah, I mean, that's legal here. Is the backpack? I thought the backpack, there it is. Let me find a link. There's gotta be a link here. All right. I have at some points. Justin said I can live off Hot Pockets for the rest of the month. Check my bank account. Said I just had. I said I just had it with like cold soup out of a can. I'm going to Nighthawk's kitchen, which I've never been to before. Oh, you splurging and then gonna chill with the Hot Pockets for the rest of the month. I think that's fair. That's a plan. I'm trying to find a link over here. BidSnap says I've been massively bored for the month, so how about y'all open those servers? We have to do before I have to do something drastic like resubbing to Final Fantasy 14 or Sweater. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you on that one. I am so sorry. Sweater? That's what I call it. I don't know what to say. Is that not the industry term? Star Wars, the Old Republic. If you're scraping by, Hot Pockets gotta be a worse choice to make. Rice, beans, noodles. That's true. Remember when we talked before? When we talked before, Justin Beard, when you were spending too much money on coffee, and I was like, you need to get yourself a coffee pot or a hot water maker and some instant coffee. I think we need to talk about the same thing with your cooking. If you're eating that many Hot Pockets, Then we gotta get you eating some real food. Trying to find a link to this spreadsheet. I think I found it. Alright, so let's see what we got going on over here. Bag. Backpack. Is it case sensitive? Is that what's going on? Tell me it's not case sensitive. Tell me it's not. Did you ever play City of Heroes prior to being lead designer on DCUO? COH was my first MMO. I loved it. Yep. I played for a while. Man, it's crazy how much of my playtime was just in character create. But I played for a while. When I played, it was still early enough that I felt like the content was a bit anemic. Encounter design and base pop and stuff like that felt a bit anemic to me. But I didn't mind the game. It was a fun game. We definitely got some inspiration from it. Freedom of movement in COH was incredible and unmatched. Do you feel like their freedom of movement, aside from us not having, because Super Leap in COH, I think, felt better than acrobatics in DCUO. Yeah, you know what? Now I think about it, it might be fair to say that they kind of got us on that. You admit you never played DCUO, you just remember loving being able to hover in the sky or fly. Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, yeah, I mean, we had flight, we had super speed, we had acrobatics. Our super speed, you could run up walls, run upside down. Did I play any superhero tabletop games growing up? I did not. I think I might have had one session of Champions, maybe. I wasn't very well versed in tabletop. Played Little GURPS, played Shadowrun, played D&D. I owned a copy of Power and Perils because my mom got it on discount at TG&Y because it was missing something. I used to get a lot of toys at TG&Y because it was missing something. Do you guys even know what a TG&Y is? Do you remember that? Cyberpunk 2020? Nope, didn't play it. I think I thumbed through the books or something. So yeah, mainly I came over here so you could see the when you're standing in the salt flats, it's kind of nice. We'll have some salt gatherers out here gathering salt. Filling these barrels full. Well, are there going to be more variety in ground hill textures? Absolutely. Hill textures are all all currently placeholder, so we're going to be replacing those. There's some, we'll be probably refining a lot of the mountain geo as well. And like even the salt flat texture is placeholder. Like to get that nice, what is it, octagonal? No, is it a hexagon? The salt sort of pattern. Now you're making me regret I've never played DCO. Well, it's being ported to PS5. It's on PS4 if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool that a game I worked on is on PS5 coming up. It's already ported? Awesome. Really laggy. Oh, that's a shame. Rediker, we will not have that, no. Is that a crocodile in the salt flats? It is. It's a placeholder. It will eventually be a basilisk. Basilisk? Basilisk. It'll be a basil plant. Will there be salt dust storms here? Good question. Did not have any plans for it. Loving the mood in this area. Right on. So we've got the Salt Gatherers camp here. We'll get working on that tomorrow. I wound up being in like different discussions all day today and actually not doing the work that I like. Salt storm would be murder on the eyes. That would be fair point. Salt dust storms, AoE with cloud damage. All your gear deteriorates. Wonder if Star Stable's on Switch. Got my youngest the new Princess Peach game. She may like Star Stable. I don't know that it is, but there was some discussions about it. It is on mobile now, but it's not. I doubt it's on Switch yet. If they're gonna do it, though they should. So anyway, we've got this camp here. We'll be fleshing out. We've got a few camps over in the different crystals over here. We've got a whole area with the Crash Citadel Tower. There's a few camps I'm not gonna ruin for you yet. Stashed along the hills. Got the Dragon Boneyard. So there's some stuff going on. Let's run around. Did the crystal shader get fixed? No, it is still, it's wacky in a different way right now. See how dark they are over there? They're dark and pretty opaque at the moment. Setting up a shop in those tents selling water flasks for 1 plat each. You are free to do that. We are a very free market game in that way. What's up, Fuller? Did you post about trade skills on YouTube? You did. I know that because I just looked it up a little while ago because I thought that Odie was you. You're actually you. Defiant Possum asked, what did I miss? Was there a conclusion to Cake Gate? No, it's ongoing. We got sidetracked a little bit by potential murder implications. Bjorn's been silent. He's baking. I can reveal the mystery of the cake. It was indeed a birthday cake. I should have known who it was for, but I didn't know because I'm a lousy husband. But the birthday was in the past. Was the cake not eaten? What happened to this person? Bjorn forgot his wife's birthday. So, Pattis, if you weren't in the stream earlier, Pattis has been working on this zone. So, those of you that were in the various playtests before, you remember how if you kept running west, you would hit a zone line that would take you into Vale of Zintar. So we've done a redesign here that essentially as you head west, you'll kind of come through the same sort of valley area and then run into because in theory when you're down here you'll be looking at Night Harbor will be out there, so you'll hit Fallen Pass instead of going straight into Vale of Zintar. And it'll be here where you can work your way through the zone. You can skirt the zone line basically, go up this ramp. There's some guard towers that go along, and then just sort of curve north, go into Vale of Zintar, work your way up. But you can work your way south here, and this is very much just sort of placeholder plopped up here for now. You will then make your way into down here this mountain that you can work your way up into Fallen Watch. So this one, this song was made for This was Vale of Centaur, so the zone right past here. Any brief lore description of what Fallen Watch is? I will say that without going into too much detail and potentially spoiling anything, it will be a continuation of the themes that you've seen in this region. It will be It will be a continuation of the story that you may wind up starting a bit when you're in Wormsbane. I think that's a bit less nebulous, but still not a spoiler. Big brain move, getting the music made early so you have something relevant that you can easily be listened many times over during streaming work. You know what, Odie? It was kismet. We have been blessed to have Robert reach out early in the process. Robert actually he reached out to us a couple years ago now. I'd have to look on the slides. He reached out and was like, hey man, I just found out about your game and I would love to be able to do music and sounds for the game. We're like, okay, cool, you know. Sent a link to his YouTube page with music on it. Was immediately like, Ollie, Nick, check this out, right? Like, or yeah, I'd have to go back and think. I don't think I'm telling that story wrong. I was like, or did Nick bring it in first? But I thought he reached out to me, and then I forwarded it, and then we were all just like, holy shit, this is cool. Let's talk to the guy. And then I'd have to look it up in Discord. But yeah, we were immediately blown away, and then talked to him, and he's just such a rad guy. He's just a super cool guy. And so, like, did we just become best friends? Banker theme is your favorite one so far? Yeah, Bill, I mean, I've got it running when I'm working, got it running when I'm streaming. I don't get tired of it at all. Can't wait till fall damage is back in. Place is gonna be pretty tight with the ruins in it. Oh jeez. With this water around here, we'll have to have some greenery, I think. Hey, Cubby, I did not. Oh yeah, that's right. It is seawater. Sparrow, the lighting is still very much a work in progress, but there's some really fun stuff going on with it. I assume you saw the stuff posted in Discord, right? Were you here when I was going through that earlier? Skull, tumbleweed, few cacti. What's going on, Matrix Hunter? Well, that's nice of you to say, Odie. Here, let me see if I can cheat and bring it back quickly. Yeah, there we go. So here's a sort of some tests that Monty's been running. The guys have been playing with it for a while now. As part of the texture stuff that we were doing like months and months ago. All of that's also been kind of lighting related as well. So and essentially what it's doing is it's just making it so that indoors and outdoors have some really nice difference in how the lighting's handled, which leads to some cool phenomenon like the God rays and things. And you can see when you're indoors, instead of being kind of a flat across the board ambient light, you can see just here the light's pretty blown out. Monty said that the lighting properties weren't really set, it was just light. But you can see how it's like daytime outside, nice and dark inside without torches, and then you can see here where the shadows are really hitting it. It's doing a good job. You can see looking into windows or looking into doors without light sources makes them nice and dark, which is cool because that's one of those things we've been looking at with like caves and stuff for a while. Here, light spilling in, God rays. So in a room that's got like a light, it'll spill out, and then the hallways are dark. So yeah, if we can get this and we can get it optimized, that's the big thing, is like ensuring that it's performance. Because if it looks good but it doesn't run on everybody's machine, then that's not a win. So we'll have to continue to make sure that's performant and get stuff going. Was watching Goblin stream the other day and he was going crazy from Monty's lighting work. Yeah, it's super cool. We're excited about it. So it'll be interesting if we can get it in and running smooth. And then it'll be cool when you're in this zone. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with like the different verticality, and once it's propped out and stuff, and interesting like sight lines, and always having Fallen Watch looming up on the hill above. It'll be a cool payoff, right? To finally be able to get in there and fight your way through it and get up to the top of it, just because you will have been seeing it for so many levels. Got us a little water issue here. You guys nailed the big feeling, which is the most important part, that big world feel. Appreciate that. We talk about it a lot. We talk about feel and vibe an awful lot. We're like, hey guys, are we feeling the vibe right now? You feeling it? I'm feeling it. Yeah, the big stuff, feeling like your little matters. Hell yeah. We're here to make you feel small. Oh my gosh. That's a good design thought. Something in the distance that's constantly in the back of the player's mind until that one day they're able to survive and arrive at that location. Yeah, I mean, it was funny, like back when this was just capsules and some shitty Blender art that I made, we already had little things like that going on, so. This guy's crazy right now. All that time surviving just to get there and die. I was about to say something along those lines earlier, and there goes, someone was like, "Oh, I can't wait to get up there." I was like, "Yeah, enjoy getting your corpse back." Oh, oh. Music reminds me of some of the music that you would hear on EQA when you go to Otis to the Rat People. Oh, cool. I love how many like folks come in here talking about EQOA and Final Fantasy 11 and stuff like that. That's exciting to me to know that we got some different folks. Remember collectibles you can find from Shiny on the Ground in EQ2? Or butterflies, etc. Like that a ton. I did enjoy their collections, I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait till we've got even more stuff in game where it's like, has anybody ever jumped down this hole before? What is that hole? I can't tell you. I've been sworn to secrecy. And if there's anything I'm good at, it's keeping secrets. Just ask anybody. What are your guesses? Can we call it Bjorn's hole? We're not going to call it anybody's hole. I think that it doesn't feel right. That doesn't roll off the tongue. Bjorn's hole does not roll off the tongue. The bottom of the hole is where they keep their Discord server. We're all down there and we don't know it. Yes. The hole will be full of bodies next test, just baiting everyone. Yeah. Oh, we gotta turn fall damage back on for sure. Hot dog no, there's no hot dogs in the hole. So long. Legendary entrance to Pineapple Pizza Shop. Perhaps. Not allowed to say. I don't know that anything was quite as good in the last playtest as the one newbie quest that sent you to the one tower in the harbor that was unoccupied when the writer wrote the quest, but then it had high-level NPCs on the bridge. And so there's just a complete pile of newbie corpses on that bridge. Oh my gosh, that was a favorite moment. Elemental's quest, yes, made me switch to another. It made me switch to Archer. Yeah, I apologize sincerely about that. Because I put the NPCs there that killed you. I don't think I remembered that tower was being used for something because it was kind of a placeholder location. Do we plan on keeping the name M&M or have we thought of something extra? And we've spent enough money on the name M&M that we're not changing it. Ever. Fabrizio. You're trying to be dirty. Well, the pile of bodies at the bottom of the hole could soften the damage of later folks jumping down. Like safe fall after 15 bodies. That's an interesting thought. It would be exploited for sure. In an interesting homage to EverQuest, Monsters and Memories created a giant hole that you die instant upon impact. Seems to be the only purpose. There's a sign next to it, next to the hole that reads Beware Murder Hole. There's just a circle of necros sitting around the hole, like vultures, waiting to get paid to summon corpses. Odie said the vibe of the branding is perfect, don't change a thing. Appreciate that. See, we're very into vibe here. I was mentioning that before. No, this outcropping's nice. I can't wait till ships going around here. So this is the southwest corner of the area, basically. So ships that you take from Night Harbor will go through Shaded Dunes, come around this curve, go up this coast. Getting beat up in an alley by them rogues and dying 3 times to get my corpse back was funny. Had to jump down to get it back and sneak back and loot it fast. Run away, took 3 tries. I am so excited that you had that adventure. Oh, what's up there? Verticality. Oh my goodness. Was talking to Brandon and Goblin earlier about some ideas for Deep Dunes redesign when we go to talk about that one, talk about the redesign. Oh man, there's Brandon mentioned an idea and my brain was just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a cool thing to potentially be able to pull off. And seeing the verticality here, I think we can actually pull it off pretty freaking well. Pretty well. If Pattis, if you're out there, having just run from up there down to here and looking at the vertical difference, oh my gosh, that just answered a question that I had on my mind earlier today. I'm actually really excited right now. Freaking excited. Holy shit. This is gonna be cool. That's because that's some really good verticality within one zone. We can push it further. We can go harder, guys. We're gonna go more vertical. Should have dragons flying around up there. Well, don't you worry about what we have flying up there. You'll see. You'll see. Don't you worry about it. Just finished having roast and mashed potatoes and corn for dinner. Right on. That sounds delicious. We got some wacky lighting stuff going on right now. Yeah, we're making some adjustments. You're doing your ribeye in the air fryer tonight. Oh man, now I'm jealous. Spoiler from Patted Stream, it's borked. Okay, I'll stop screwing with it then. Thank you, Thulon. Though I'm kind of feeling the morning fog effect. Oh my gosh, I love the verticality. Speaking of hot, my rear view mirror on my car fell off. How does that happen? What kind of car do you have that they just glued the mirror on? Okay. Special rear view mirror glue costs. Oh, your rear view mirror. Yeah, you're okay. The glue on that. Because they glue on like the little metal disc thing that you slide the mirror on. It's not 400 bucks. He's lying to you. You can get one of those new mirror attachment things pretty cheap. That's right. How can I trust a dwarf that ate someone's cake? Exactly. Do not let Bjorn fool you. He is not a good guy. He's a cake thief. I told everyone about the cake immediately. No, you told all of us about the cake immediately, and then you tried to get us to conspire to help you lie to your wife. That is a slight difference, my friend. Don't recall any of you needing too much urgent. I'm not saying we're good people. I'm just confirming. All of you totally ready to lie to my wife. Hey, Your wife is not my wife. I don't lie to my wife. Your wife, I'll lie to all day long. Sean's wife wouldn't let him eat cake. Lift his barbell instead. L M A O. No. No, she encourages me to eat. It's like, Sean, you are too skinny. You need to eat the cake and then lift the weights. We need to pump you up. That is her exact accent as well, because she's not listening in. If she was listening in, I would not make that joke. Quest for a stolen cake. Remind us, we'll get a stolen cake quest in for sure. Sean's wife sounds like she's from the French part of Austria. I can't do any accents worth a shit. I don't know what to tell you. I wish I was better at accents, but I would be doing that for a living instead of this. Instead of walking around showing you other people's work for a living. Gollum said, Sean, curious, any thoughts on a character retirement reward system that could provide a way of continually renewing the leveling population? I don't think we've ever really spoke seriously about anything like that. Nick recommends that once you get fully geared up and you're level 60, that you just maybe bind yourself at the top here and keep jumping off until you're level 1 again. But I don't know that I recommend that. Wait, his wife is Arnold, so... Then is she the man in the relationship? Dark Inside says, yes, she is. Max level moved to 60. Did I say it wrong again? We've said 50 and 60 so many times. I'm guaranteed to screw it up. Let me check our own website. What did we post? No one tell me. That way I'll learn. If you tell me, I'm not going to learn. D loves pudding. Nice. Those of you that haven't been here in a while, or maybe you're new, have you seen our website update that we did? The additional information, did you guys see it? Yeah, we encourage you to play alts. We definitely do. So we have a new section of the website, the play section. When you hit play, it brings you here. It gives you information like Monsters and Memories will enter early access January 2026. Read our overview below or click here to go directly to our early access FAQ page. So we have an FAQ. We have a FAQ. Flesh out level to 50, 1 to 50. I swear, we had this conversation. Why do I always get it wrong then? All right, website says 50. Apparently I was wrong. We have a roadmap page. Gives you some info. The old roadmap's still here. The Trello board's still here. The deconstruction. But how could you be wrong? Do you make the website, or does the website make you? I have to read the website. I'm gonna be real with you. I am 49 years old, and I have consumed a lot of alcohol over the years and sustained many blows to the head. So sometimes my memory is not the best for specifics. I'm more of a vibe person. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I forget shit. That's what we have a website for. That's what we have a team for. We have a team full of young, big-brained, memory-having folks. Accounts page, you can still get to it through here. So you can register your accounts and stuff. And there's the FAQ. Going for the dwarf vote by talking about alcohol, blows to the head, missing body parts. That's me. Roadmaps. We have a history on here as well. If you guys haven't checked it out, you go down there. Here's the history page. It talks about stuff like you can see here. Robert, who made the wonderful music, joined the team in 2022. And you can tell by the placement in the stack. Oh, it's actually stated right here, February 2022. So you can see where people joined the team. People that are still on the team were listed here. You can see when features started coming online each year where we got stuff. Yeah. And then the other thing that we have here is also we break down our development costs if you guys are interested. We do a breakdown of development costs. Show you some pretty specific numbers. We generalize a bit, like contractors, accounting, legal, software, cloud services, servers, primarily costs incurred from like playtests. Didn't see where you joined the community on that breakdown. We'll make a new one later that has all of that info. It'll be a much bigger one. But then we also get, into a little bit of details here about like how these costs actually break down. And then we talk to just the plan moving forward. Like our hope is to basically show you a breakdown of this sort when we go live. So you'll see how much money's coming in, what the source of the income is. So you'll see, did it come in through subscriptions, merch, tips, that kind of stuff. And then we'll show you how we're breaking down the spending. We'll maintain a running cost breakdown for you so you can see how our operating expenses and stuff look like and all that good shit. We'll tell you how many subs we have so that you can see, oh, the number's going up. Yes. Or, oh shit, the number's going down. What do we need to work on? Was there ever a talk on date for the merch store? We've been really hesitant to do any of that type of stuff just for, I would say, two main reasons. One, we're still really hesitant to take any of your money, even for merch, before we have the game out to you, but that may change because at least you're getting the merch, right? So we may see as we go if that changes. The other thing is once we start taking money in, then we've actually got to like do a little bit more bookkeeping, which is kind of grown-up stuff. Yeah, so do you have permission to make an Etsy shop? I don't think we're gonna give you a cease and desist. Don't do anything weird. What do you mean boring? Be more gaming? What are you talking about? I hope that's directed at me and not anybody else in chat. Bookkeeping? Oh, that is absolutely boring. Bull. You're 100% correct. Bookkeeping. John, hit me up in DM. We'll get you the information. Trying to think what else is going on that I could show you that's been going on for the last couple of weeks. Let's see, you can find item data, item icons, there's a... Okay, shit, okay. Thank you, Keith. What's up, Kenji? Cloth maps are old school. Yeah, once we've got some actual money coming in, we can get some cool merch like that. Cool. We can get some cool merch like that going. But having like custom stuff made, typically they want a bit up front. So... Okay, cool. Let me fix... I think I see what I've been doing wrong. Let me try to fix something really quick. Just one goblin to sell Prince of 3PR. That we will have up on our shop. Hey, were you guys here recently enough to see that we've got the moon cycles working? I've been so in and out of stuff because of the surgeries that I can't remember what you guys have seen. Next stream on Wednesday, I'm probably just gonna be sitting and doing population work, so. Yeah, so the moons will actually move through different phases, and that's linked to data so that we're able to trigger things based off of that and have it influence certain things like harvesting and basically all of the various harvesting skills, including like fishing and that. So that'd be cool. Alright, so let me try something really fast in the database. Mortis said icons look nice. I caught a stream on YouTube. It feels so much better now. Yeah, they're really coming along nicely. Hey, Fielder. Does that mean with 3 full moons we'll have triple werewolves? It may. You could have really powerful werewolf. We can do that. We have the technology. It still didn't change. Interesting. Inconstance? Weird. Puddin says, listen, if you're making night fishing more advantageous, then may I remind you that drinking while fishing gives you a competitive advantage on those water-breathing heathens and warrants a bonus modifier. I spoke. I think once we have a state in... I think there are a couple different ways to tackle that, actually. But once we have like a drunken state that we're reading and it's in data, then we should be able to do that pretty easily, actually. Okay, so this, why is that? It's so weird, man. It's so weird. Why is that not showing? Oh, you're talking about drinking in real life and fishing in game? That's gonna be harder. That's gonna be harder. There's privacy laws. Bread, pita food. Where is this being defined then? Because I'm pretty sure ambrosia. Okay, ambrosia of the gods. Let's go back. Ambrosia. Brewing is going to be my first trade skill, even if it's useless, although I'm hoping there'll be all kinds of benefits to drunk state. And maybe more benefits than just that. We've got some ideas on that front. Icon bread. Okay, where is this being defined then? Icon HID. Okay, well, where are we? I don't see this icon HID. Where are we pulling that from? Let me actually reread Keith's post. They're looking good, Tad Keith. I was looking to update some icons, but it doesn't. But modifying the icon HID didn't seem to do the trick for me. Let's see if he responds. If he responds in the next minute, then maybe I'll fix something. Because I clearly see this icon right now, and it's for Ambrosia of the Gods. Nectar of the Gods, what's it using? Gods. Bottle. Alright. I swear, is this just using... Alright, so what's Porbor using? Head. Okay, so there's a head, but like Did someone adjust that, or kind of weird that it's ahead? We'll have to fix that. Let me just roll through and see if I see any of these. Like, I think these are all the default values. It's just some of these things are actually rocking the default value. Right? Like earrings, earring, eyes, eye. It makes sense, right? Ugh. We got note handwriting. Someone had to, so someone actually updated that. Maybe Brandon or someone's going through kind of one thing at a time and updating them. The ones that needed updating. But I have been unable to get this one to update. What's up, Esan? How you been, buddy? I will figure this out. Or I won't. Oh, he said the concept art for this game is insanely good. Yes. Appreciate you saying that. You've been jamming icons out too, killing it. Yep. Music's been cranked up today. I just realized it. Apologies if at any point you couldn't hear me. today's a music focused day. Lima Charlie, Roger. Only thing I found curious is who is wedded to the idea of their hair covering their eyes as halflings. Some people like it. It's not the only hairstyle that I have, but it was kind of a nice iconic chill halfling look to start with. Is that a thing from before Eminem? Never seen it before? I don't think so. Rain in the desert should make random quicksand. Noted. It is noted. We've got some wacky stuff going on with the lighting, so please disregard some of the fog and stuff that you see. Gators clipping through ground reminds you of EQ. It's just what they do. I was born in Florida, and I can swear to you that gators do in fact clip to the ground. That's just physics. That's just biology. How does the faction alignment stuff work? Is there good versus evil city on opposite sides of the continent as is typical, or no? It will be a bit different than that. They'll be distributed throughout the continent. Chip, are you still out there? Oh. Yeah, I was wondering how to trigger lightning. Is there a manual way to do that? Or should I be in a different zone? Tie key to a kite? Once I figure out how to trigger it, I will. Ollie had some test weather component, but I haven't tried it yet. Or know where it isn't seen. SGS has intense rain. Set up temporarily for testing. Let's try it. Dude, they got beef jerky over there. What, in Germany? Would you like some jerky beef? Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Man, Trading Places was a good movie. Yeah, we've got beef jerky here. Don't have as much of it as in the US, unfortunately. Yep, we've got teriyaki and pepper. I forget. What's the brand I'm trying to think of? Is it Pemmican or something? What's up, Olo? Oh, Pemmican's other stuff. What am I trying to think of? What is the brand? There's a number one. There's like the Jack Link's. Am I thinking of Jack Link? Is that it? Every time somebody says beef jerky, I think of this scene. Well, eventually zone. Sarah said, I want to try making my own jerky as a carnivore snack. Oh, you've got an air fryer, right? So I'm assuming your air fryer's also got a dehydrator setting on it. It is totally worth it. Totally worth the effort. Oh man, it's raining hard. Do I like reading? Any favorite books? Just finished The Count of Monte Cristo. Took you a while, 1,200 pages. Yeah, I'm usually listening to or reading a book or two all the time. I usually don't discuss them on stream though, because it's at risk of mixing real life topics with stream topics. It's always a concern. Here's a basic fire. I'm looking to get in a decked out one soon with dehydrator. I got like a small small air fryer, but it does have the dehydrator on it, so it's yeah. Chip, does this one have lightning? I hear it. I don't see it, but I hear it. What did I do? Did I break it? I'll have to, if we don't see it in here, if something got messed up, what I'll do is I'll find it in Slack and I'll show you a video. Turn around maybe? Turn around. Every now and then I hear a little bit of thunder, but I don't see the lightning. Every now and then I get a little bit fearful that the rest of the cake can't be found. Oh, Bjorn. Okay. Okay. I'm not convincing you of how cool this is at the moment because something got broke. We're doing a lot of stuff right now that's messing with some visuals. Yeah, it's very heavy rain here. But here we'll show you an example that that Chip's got over here. And just pretend it's us. Wait, is this the right one? I'm not seeing the lightning here. Oh, there it went. Oh, there it went. There's another video that's got even crazier lighting. I thought there was another one. We keep posting like lightning videos in our Slack because it's so awesome. Because it's so freaking awesome. Yeah, I'll show you a different. There's got to be another video. I'm pretty certain. Where would we have posted it? Screenshots? Well, no, we're being real literal on that one. Nick dropped one in Discord. That was great. Oh, that's right. Maybe that's where I saw it, but inspiration. Yet. Here we go. And it'll have sound as well. So I do think this is even older than what I was thinking about. When this was posted a couple weeks ago. Will that affect fishing? In theory it could. Need some camera shake with close thunderclap? That would be nice. The lighting just hit me in the face on the webcam. Oh man. I'm done for. It got me. It got me. Let me know if it zaps me again. Can you fill empty water flasks in the rain? Like using a funnel? Oh, that's an interesting question. Might clip later and turn it into a GIF. Lightning striking me. Oh, it's the big one. It got me. I'm coming, Elizabeth. Sounds like a survival skill perk. That would be. I can see how it's doable as well. Slowly refill water. So, Zillith here in chat. One that just said sounds like survival skill perk is the person that's been working on the lightning. So you can give him a little, you can give him a hug. Although said, I just hit up a few friends from my EQ days and have them pumped for this game. Old boys coming out of the retirement. That's nice to hear. Get them in our Discord. We're up to like 7,000 people now. That's pretty awesome. All right, guys, it is, it's 11 o'clock and this is my first stream. I'm back in 2 weeks, so I'm out of practice. I'm out of shape. Looking forward to retirement homes that have land setups when you get older. We'll definitely have a retirement home discount. We got to work with the AARP folks and figure something out. Thanks for being here, Possum. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna sleep good. I gotta go put my arm brace on so I don't jack myself at night. Don't clip that. Then I'm gonna crawl into bed and get up bright and early in the morning so I can actually get some stuff done. Yeah, phrasing kinda, I fucked up on that one, sorry. The subscription's funded by Medicare. I love it. M&M in retirement homes for sure. For sure. If we're around for 15, 20 years, that's easy for a lot of us. Have a good week, Quixana. See everybody on Wednesday. Don't forget, I've got new hours, new days. I'll be doing Monday and Wednesday, same time. I've even updated the Twitch thing so you can actually see it when you go to my about if you forget. See you, Thadvik. See you, Matrix Hunter. See you, Fielder. Bjorn, thanks for being here. Good luck with the cake incident. Vomanji, see ya. Dulan, thank you. Odie. Again, welcome. Glad you're here. Thanks for posting. Sparrow. See you. Have a great week yourself. Nicodemus, see you in Slack. I will be here Wednesday. Yes. Be more gaming. Take care. Good luck with the new bridge. Feldane. You're very welcome. See you, Swanee. I appreciate it. Night Chip. Night Olo. Night Nova. Later Zarkin. Rediker. Yeah, I'm safe on the cake front. Bye, Pessimistic Squid, Gentaki, Fabrizio, Nick. Mustang Spy. Dark Inside. Have a great week if I don't see you Wednesday. Thanks, Dozakar. I am recovering slowly but surely. Kinji, take care. All right, looks like we have landed. All right, I'm gonna push the button now. Everybody have a wonderful couple of days until I see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.